When people see what you've accomplished, they only see the end result. They don't know about the obstacles you had to overcome or the sacrifices you had to make to get there. When you look back at your own life, though, it's easy to get overwhelmed by all the times you failed. But failure isn't something to be ashamed of. It's part of the journey towards greatness. If you have what it takes, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. That's right. Greatness takes grit. It's the ability to stay focused on your goals, despite the obstacles that stand in your way. But developing this skill is easier said than done. So today we'll look at 7 powerful ways to improve your grit. 1. Know your why. A man with a plan is chasing a dream, but a man with a why is unstoppable. Do you know why you do what you do? Knowing your why will help you when times get tough. This is especially true when things get difficult. You'll find yourself asking, why am I doing this? If you don't know the answer, then you're more likely to quit. But if you have a strong sense of why you're doing what you're doing, then you'll be able to push through even when times get tough. For example, let's say you want to become an entrepreneur because you want freedom. It's a great reason to start a business. But what happens when you hit your first major obstacle? You still committed to your goal, or do you pack up and go home? The answer depends on how deeply you believe in your reason for starting the business in the first place. So take some time out to really think about why you want to achieve your goals. Write it down and keep it somewhere safe, so that you can refer to it whenever you need some motivation. 2. Embrace boredom. Do you find yourself constantly distracted by social media or other forms of entertainment? In our hyper-connected world, it's easy to get sucked into the endless scroll feed, but this constant distraction comes at a cost. It makes us less patient and less able to focus on the task at hand. When you're constantly distracted, you never really give yourself the opportunity to get bored. But boredom can be a good thing. That's because when we're bored, we're forced to be creative and find ways to entertain ourselves. We might read a book, go for a walk, or come up with a new hobby. These are all things that can help us grow as individuals. So embrace boredom. Give yourself the opportunity to get bored and see what happens. You might be surprised at what you come up with. 3. Trust the process. Do you ever feel like you're just going through the motions in your life? It's like you're not really making any progress towards your goals. So, you might be stuck in what we call the progress trap. This is when you focus so much on the outcome that you forget to enjoy the journey. When you're focused on the outcome, you're more likely to be disappointed when things don't go according to plan. But if you focus on the process, you're more likely to be happy regardless of the outcome. That's because when you trust the process, you know that even if things don't go perfectly, you're still learning and growing along the way. You also need to trust that the lessons you're relearning now will help you achieve your goals in the future. So focus on the process, enjoy the journey, and trust that everything will work out in the end. 4. Learn from your mistakes. As the saying goes, everyone has their own path. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to success. But there are some general principles that can help you get there faster. One of those principles is learning from your mistakes. We all make mistakes. It's just part of being human. But most people make the same mistake twice because they do and learn from it the first time around. When you make a mistake, take some time to reflect on it. Figure out what went wrong and how you can avoid making the same mistake again. This doesn't mean beating yourself up over your mistakes. It simply means taking responsibility for them and learning from them. By learning from your mistakes, you'll be able to bounce back from setbacks faster and get back on track towards your goals. 5. Practice saying no. We all want to help people, but sometimes you have to say no in order to help them. Take a look at the people in your inner circle. Are they people who say yes to everything? Do they always put others' needs before their own? So, they may be setting themselves up for burnout. Saying no is important for many reasons. It allows you to focus on what's important to you. It helps you set boundaries with others. And it gives you the freedom to make your own decisions. Of course, saying no isn't always easy, but it's a skill that can be developed. Start by saying no to small requests, then work your way up to bigger ones. It may take some time, but eventually you'll get the hang of it. 6. Be present. Are you living in the moment, or are you constantly worrying about the future or dwelling on the past? When you're present, you're focused on what's happening right now. You're aware of your surroundings and the people around you. You're also open to new experiences and possibilities. Being present allows you to appreciate the little things in life. It lets you savor the good times and learn from the bad. When you're present, you're more likely to be successful because you're focused and motivated. Dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, on the other hand, is a surefire way to kill your motivation. So make an effort to be present in your life. Appreciate the moment and focus on what's happening right now. Number 7, stay accountable. Accountability is essential to achieving success in any area of life. When you hold yourself accountable, you're more likely to follow through on your commitments and reach your goals. But many people struggle with accountability. They make plans but don't follow through. They set goals but don't take the necessary steps to achieve them. The good news is that accountability is a skill that can be developed. Start by setting clear goals for yourself and break those goals down into smaller, more manageable steps. Once you have a plan, share it with someone you trust. Ask them to check in on your progress and hold you accountable for following through. By staying accountable, you'll be able to stay focused and motivated on the journey towards your goals. Developing grit takes time and practice, but the payoff is worth it. When you have grit, you're more likely to succeed in whatever you set your mind to. So if you want to achieve greatness, develop your grit. Now, speaking of grit, we'd like to ask you for a favor. If you've made it this far in the video, it means that our channel has brought you value in the past. Now, we ask for a small favor. Please support us by hitting the like button and subscribing for more videos like these. As a thank you for your support, here's an extra tip on how to develop your grit. 8. Visualize success. Visualization is a powerful tool that can help you achieve your goals. You visualize, you're creating mental images of yourself succeeding. This can help you stay motivated and focused on your goals, especially when things get tough. To visualize effectively, find a quiet place where you won't be interrupted. Close your eyes and imagine yourself succeeding at whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. See the end result, feel the emotions associated with it, and believe that it's already happened. The more vivid and detailed your visualization, the better. You can also use visualization to help you prepare for challenges. Visualize yourself overcoming obstacles and achieving success even when things get tough. This can help you build your confidence and resilience so that you're better equipped to handle whatever challenges come your way. So make visualization a part of your daily routine. It can be a powerful tool for helping you achieve your goals and live the life you want. And that's a wrap, folks. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned a thing or two about grit. Remember, if you want to be successful in life, you have to have grit. But don't worry if you don't have much grit right now. You can develop it over time with practice. Just follow the tips in this video, and you'll be on your way to becoming a gritty powerhouse. Thanks for watching.